Today, let's learn how to crochet this little dinosaur. Our main body is made of light green cotton thread. For the dorsal fin, we used dark green cotton thread. And then the blush is pink. First, we take out the green cotton thread. Let's crochet the body of the little dinosaur. Our first round is to crochet 6 single crochet. Our magic ring. Wrap the cotton thread around your pinky. Put it on the index finger, forming a coil on the middle finger. This one coil. Then the crochet hook goes through the loop and hooks out the thread. Then wrap the cotton thread around it. Pull the cotton thread out of this loop on the crochet hook. This looks like a CH chain stitch. Then we hook 6 SC single crochet. The crochet hook is passed through the loop and the cotton threads come out. Then there are 2 loops on the crochet hook. We wind the thread again and pull the cotton thread out of the loop on the crochet hook. Okay, this is our first crochet. Then we go on to the next hook. Pull the line out. Wrap the thread again to bring the cotton thread out of the 2 loops on the crochet hook. Here are 2 SC single crochet and we are going to crochet 6 in total. After we have hooked 6 SC single crochet, we take the loop of the finger. Find this short piece of cotton thread. Pull it tight. Then find the position of the first stitch. Here it is. Crochet through this straight S stitch ES to hook the thread out. And then bring it right through the loop on the crochet hook and pull it tight. And then when we're done with the first loop, and then we wind the thread to bring it out of the loop on the crochet hook. Give it a CH chain stitch. Start the second loop. The pattern for the second loop is to hook 6 inch increase. That's 2 SC single crochet for every straight S stitch ES. Let's demonstrate the first set. The crochet hook goes through the straight S stitch ES and hooks out the thread. Wrap the thread again to bring it through the 2 loops on the crochet hook. 1 SC single crochet. And then inside the same straight S stitch ES into the needle. Hook another SC single crochet. This way 2 SC single crochet are grouped together. We hook 2 SC single crochet inside each straight S stitch ES. 2 sets. 3 groups. After hooking 6 sets, this round is 12 stitches in total. You can count the straight S stitch ES yourself. Then we find the position of the first stitch. This is just SS, SL straight shape stitch. This is chain stitch. The first stitch is here. Through the crochet hook, pull out the cotton thread. Straight through again. Straight through the loop on the crochet hook. And now we are done with the second loop. Let's go to the third loop. We'll do the same with the CH chain stitch. The pattern for the third loop is a SC single crochet, 1 inch increase for a group, 6 sets of hooks. Let's go first. Inside the first straight S stitch ES hook a SC single crochet, and then 2 SC single crochet in the second straight S stitch ES, also known as inch increase. This looks like 3 straight S stitches in one group. Let's hook the second set of 1 SC single crochet. Second straight S stitches hook 2 SC single crochet. This looks like 2 sets. Let's finish him off. After 6 sets of hooks, our straight S stitches for this round are 18 stitches. Find the position of the first stitch, SSSL straight ship stitch. Then hook a CH chain stitch. Start hooking the 4th loop. Our pattern for the 4th loop is a single crochet, an ink increase, 1 SC single crochet as a group. Same hooks in sets of 6. Let's demonstrate the first set. Hook a SC first single crochet in the position of the first stitch, and then the second stitch. Hook 2 SC single crochet inside 1 straight S stitches, also known as ink increase. Then in the 3rd stitch we hook a SC single crochet. This way 4 straight S stitches are grouped together. First hook a SC single crochet. Second straight S stitches inside hook 2 SC single crochet. That's ink increase. And then the 3rd straight S stitches, then hook a SC single crochet. 6 sets of hooks. After 6 sets of hooks, this round of straight S stitches is 24 stitches. Then we find the position of the first stitch, SSSL straight ship stitch, hook a CH chain stitch. Next, we'll start hooking the 5th loop. The pattern for the 5th loop is 3 SC single crochet, 1 ink increase for a group. 6 sets of hooks. Let's start with the first stitch. Hook a SC single crochet. Second stitch is also a SC single crochet. 3rd stitch also SC single crochet. Then 2 SC in the 4th stitch single crochet. This way 5 straight S stitches are grouped together. Give him 6 sets of hooks. After you've hooked 6 sets, our straight S stitches in this round are 30 stitches in total. Then find the position of the first stitch, SSSL straight ship stitch. Hook a CH chain stitch. Next we'll hook a 6th loop. The pattern for the 6th loop is 2 SC single crochet and 1 ink increase. 2 SC single crochet as a group. 6 sets of hooks. Single crochet in first stitch. Second stitch still SC single crochet. 2 SC in the 3rd stitch single crochet. 4th SC single crochet. 5th SC single crochet. This looks like 6 straight S stitches in a group. That's 6 sets of hooks. After 6 sets, the straight S stitches in this round are 36 stitches. Then we find the position of the first stitch, SSSL straight ship stitch. Hook a CH chain stitch. The next laps 7, 11 are. Hook a whole round of SC without adding or subtracting single crochet. That's 1 SC single crochet per straight S stitches. This is a total of 36 stitches in one round. Give it to him after each stitch. SSSL straight ship stitch, unhook a CH chain stitch. Then start hooking the next round. Repeat this from 7 to 10 rounds. We'll hook the last stitch of the 11th loop. Let's find the position of the first stitch, SSSL straight ship stitch, and then we hook a CH chain stitch. Start the 12th loop. The pattern for the 12th loop is 4 SC single crochet and 1 ink increase. 4 SC single crochet as a group. 4 hooks in a group. The total number of straight S stitches is 40 stitches. Let's demonstrate the first group. Let's start by hooking 4 SC single crochet, 1 SC single crochet, 2 SC single crochet, 3 SC single crochet, 4 after hooking 4 SC single crochet. We hook an increase. That's 2 SC single crochet inside the same straight S stitches. and then 4 more SC single crochet next. That's it. Give him 4 sets of hooks. After 4 sets, we find the position of the first stitch SSSL straight ship stitch, and then hook a CH chain stitch. Start the 13th loop, 13th to 18th loop, or hooks without adding or subtracting 40 SC single crochet. Each loop is the same. Hook 1 loop, SSSL straight ship stitch, hook a CH in chain stitch, and then continue to hook the next loop. Hook the last stitch of the 18th round. We find the position of the first stitch, SSSL straight ship stitch, then hook a CH chain stitch. Start the 19th loop. The pattern for the 19th loop is 4 SC single crochet and 1 deck decrease. 4 SC single crochet as a group. 4 hooks in a set. 1 loop is 36 stitches when finished. Let's demonstrate the first group. Let's start by hooking 4 SC single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4. After hooking 4 SC single crochet, we hook a decrease. The deck decrease hook is these 2 stitches. Combine these 2 stitches into 1. We'll just pick the outer half of the straight S stitch ES. Pick the outer half of the first stitch. Pick the outer half of the second stitch. Then hook the thread through the 2 outer half stitches. Wrap the cotton thread together again. Bring the thread directly through the 2 loops on the crochet hook. This looks like a deck decrease. And then we go on to the next hook. Hook 4 more SC's single crochet A. 3, 4. After hooking 4 SC single crochet, that's 1 set and we're done. And then there are 3 more hooks to go. After 4 sets of hooks, we find the position of the first stitch, SSSL straight ship stitch, then hook a CH chain stitch. Next we start the 20th loop. The pattern for the 20th loop is 2 SC single crochet and 1 deck decrease. 2 SC single crochet as a group. 6 sets of hooks in total. This is a total of 30 stitches for all straight S stitch ES. Let's demonstrate the first group. First hook 2 SC single crochet. 2. After hooking 2 SC single crochet, hook another deck decrease. Still the same, pick straight S stitch ES for the outer half of the stitches. 1 stitch, 2 stitches. Then hook the thread over. Then wind the thread over the 2 loops on the crochet hook. This where a deck decrease is hooked. Next we hook 2 more SC single crochet. And that's it for 1 set. We are going to continue with 5 more sets. Let's finish the last set. We find the position of the first stitch. Into the needle SSSL straight ship stitch. Next, we'll start the 21st loop. The pattern for the 21st loop is 3 SC single crochet and 1 deck decrease as a group. 6 sets of hooks in total. 6 sets of hooks. The straight S stitches in this loop are 24 stitches. Let's start with a CH chain stitch. Then we'll start with 3 SC single crochet. 1, 2, 3. After hooking 3 SC single crochet, 1 more disassemble. This way, the same way we hook 5 more groups. After the last set of hooks, we find the position of the first stitch. Give it a SSSL straight hook ship stitch. Then hook a CH chain stitch. At this point, we can give it a little bit of cotton to start with. After we've stuffed it with cotton, let's keep hooking down. 22 turns. The pattern of the 22nd circle is 1 SC single crochet and 1 deck decrease. 1 SC single crochet for a group. 6 hooks in total. The total number of stitches in this round of stitches ES is 18 stitches. Let's start with the first set of hooks. Let's start with a single crochet, and then a back decrease, and then a single crochet. This way we have a single crochet, 5 more sets. Hook up the last set. We find the position of the first stitch. And then hook a CH chain stitch. We can fill him in with a little more cotton. After the cotton, we are going to go down to the 23rd loop. The pattern for the 23rd loop is 1 SC single crochet and 1 back decrease as a group. 6 sets of hooks, 6 sets. The straight S stitches in this round are 12 stitches. We'll start by crocheting a SC single crochet, and then we hook a December. One group like this and hook 5 more. Hook the last set. We find the position of the first stitch as SL straight ship stitch. Then hook a CH chain stitch. Next, start hooking the last loop. The last loop is a straight 6 back decrease. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. After hooking up 6 back decrease, we'll give him another. Stuff some cotton. After you've stuffed the cotton, we find the position of the first stitch. SSSL straight ship stitch. Then hook a CH chain stitch, break the line. And then we stitch this thread for him. The stitching, we'll just pick the outer half of this 6th December. This is how we pick his outer half stitches. And then tighten him up. And that's how we're going to tighten it up. After we've closed the gaps, we'll hide the threads for him a little bit, a few stitches. The way to hide the thread at the back, or follow this method. and then take this line and tuck it in where the knot is. It'll be a little bit stronger this way, and that's how we hooked the main part of the body. Okay, next we'll start hooking the tail section of the little dinosaur. We are going to do the same thing as the main body, still magic ring. The first lap is also 6 SC single crochet. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. After hooking 6 SC single crochet, let's take the loop off. Find the short one. Pull it tight. Then find the position of the first stitch. Pull the thread through SSSL straight ship stitch. Pull it tight and hook a CH chain stitch. The first loop is hooked. Let's go to the second loop. The second loop is a single crochet, 1 inch increase, 1 SC single crochet for a set of 2 hooks. Stitch S stitch ES in this loop are 8 stitches. We'll start by hooking a SC single crochet. Then we'll hook an inch increase. That's 2 SC single crochet hooks inside the same straight S stitch ES. Then hook another SC single crochet. This looks like a group. And then another set of hooks. One SC single crochet of inch increase. Hook another SC single crochet. After 2 sets of hooks, we find the position of the first stitch. Here we hook a CH chain stitch. We can cut this thread off. And then we'll start the third loop. The pattern for the third loop is 1 SC single crochet and 1 inch increase in a group. 4 sets of hooks. Let's start with the first set. Let's start with a single crochet, and then an inch increase. One group. 1 SC single crochet. An inch increase. 2 groups. 1 SC single crochet. An inch increase group of 3. 1 SC single crochet. An inch increase well, 4 groups. After completion, we find the position of the first stitch into the needle SSSL straight ship stitch. Pull tight and hook a CH chain stitch. Next, the fourth loop. We hook a SC single crochet, 1 inch increase and 1 SC single crochet as a group. Give him 4 sets of hooks. The straight S stitches in this loop are 16 stitches. Let's start by crocheting a SC single crochet, and then we'll hook an inch increase. Hook another SC single crochet. This looks like a set of, and then 3 more sets of hooks. After the last set, we find the position of the first stitch into the needle SSSL straight ship stitch. Next, we'll start the fifth loop. The fifth loop is a group of 3 SC single crochet and 1 inch increase, 4 sets of hooks. The number of straight S stitches to complete the round is 20 stitches. We hook a CH chain stitch. Let's start with 3 SC single crochet. 3 after hooking 3 SC single crochet. 1 more increase. This looks like a set of, and then 3 more sets. After the 3 hooks, we find the position of the first stitch. SSSL straight ship stitch, then hook a CH chain stitch. Next to the last loop, we are hooking 20 SC single crochet without adding or subtracting. That's 1 SC single crochet per straight S stitches. After the last stitch, we find the position of the first stitch, SSSL straight ship stitch, then hook a CH chain stitch. Leave a long thread for sewing later. Now the tail is done. Next we'll crochet the dorsal fin of the little dinosaur. First we're going to crochet 23 stitches. Wrap the thread around your pinky. Put it on the index finger. Pinch the thread with your thumb and middle finger. Then the crochet hook goes around the thread from the back to the front. Rotate 1 round. Pinch the intersection with your thumb and middle finger. Hook into a loop. Hook the thread through this coil and pull it tight. This way we have a live knot. Then we start hooking a CH chain stitch. Crocheting around the thread, carrying the thread through the loop. This looks like a CH chain stitch. Winding tape over coil. 2, 3. Okay, after you've hooked 23 braid stitches, and then we're going to be in the penultimate stitch. Starting the hook, this is the penultimate stitch. Second to last, penultimate, this is 2 CH chain stitch for 1 straight S stitches. We are on the penultimate CH chain stitch here. Pick this outer half of the cotton thread, and then hook the thread over. First hook a SC single crochet, then hook 3 DC double crochet in the next straight S stitches. Hook a DC double crochet by crocheting around the thread. Then we find this straight S stitches. Half a cotton thread through the crochet hook to hook the thread out. There are 3 loops in the crochet hook. We wind the thread through the first 2 loops, and then we'll wind the wire past the last 2 coils. This looks like a DC double crochet. We are going to hook 2 more DCs double crochet. Crochet around the thread, then hook the thread through straight S stitches. This time there are 3 loops on the crochet hook. Wrap the thread over the first 2 loops, rewinding the last 2 coils. Third DC double crochet. After the last 3 DCs double crochet are hooked up, we are going to be inside the next straight S stitches. Hook another SC single crochet. After hooking a single crochet, then we hook a SSSL straight ship stitch in the next straight S stitches. This looks like a set of, and then give him 5 sets of hooks, all the way to the end. After hooking the last set, let's leave him a little bit longer. Cut. For sewing later. This is the dorsal fin. Next, we'll crochet the hands of the little dinosaur. We're still the same. Use the green cotton thread. Magic ring. Start by hooking 6 SC single crochet. One, 2, 3, 4, After hooking 6 SC single crochet, we take the loop of the finger, and then we pull on the short one. Pull it tight. Then find the position of the first stitch. Pull tight and hook a CH chain stitch. On the second loop, we'll give him 6 increase hooks. That's 2 SC single crochet in each straight S stitch ES. Then hook a CH chain stitch. Then we'll start hooking the third loop. The pattern for the third loop is 1 SC single crochet and 1 deck decrease. First hook a SC single crochet, and then a deck decrease. This looks like a set of. Give him 4 sets of hooks. After 4 hooks, we find the position of the first stitch. Then hook a CH chain stitch. On the fourth loop, we are hooking 8 SC single crochet without adding or subtracting. And I'll cut this thread for it. Eight. Then we find the position of the first stitch SL straight ship stitch. Hook a CH chain stitch. Then leave a long thread for sewing later. And that's 1 hand crocheted. We'll do the same for him. After the little dinosaur's hand is hooked, we are going to merge them together. we are gonna give him a little bit of cotton in here. Remember not to stuff too much. After you've stuffed the cotton, we sew it all together. That's both sides. It's like this. We'll sew it to the body later. Next, we'll start crocheting the legs of the little dinosaur and the magic ring. Hook it as C single crochet. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. After hooking it as C single crochet, we take off the loop. Find the position of the first stitch, SSSL straight ship stitch. Then hook a CH chain stitch. Hook it in increase on the second loop. That's 2 SC single crochet in each straight S stitch ES. I'm going to go ahead and let go of this. I've come across a thread and process it. I'll process it first. Then after hooking up the 8-inch increase, find the position of the first stitch, SSSL straight ship stitch over. After SSSL straight ship stitch comes over, here we can hook him an invisible closing stitch. Let's cut this thread off. After we cut it off, let go of this last stitch here, and then we get to the last SC single crochet, which looks like this. After hooking the last SC single crochet, we are going to cut this thread for it. And then we pull the line right through. Then find the position of the first stitch. This goes through the crochet hook. Pull this thread over to him. Pull it over to the last stitch here. That's the last SC single crochet. And then we through the middle of this SC single crochet. Hook the line over. This is an invisible closing stitch. And then we are going to shorten this thread for him, waiting to stick directly to the soles of my feet. 2 hooks for a piece like this. Next we'll hook the blush part. For the blush, we'll go straight to the magic ring. Hooking 6 SC single crochet is fine. It's still the same. To use the invisible method of closing the needle just now. Four, 5, 6. After hooking 6 SC single crochet, take off the coil and tighten it. And then we find the position of the first stitch. Give him the first SSSL straight over. Pull him tight like this. After you tighten him up, we can take the coil off at this point. Thread the last stitch here, and then we'll just break the thread. Pull the line through. Find the position of the first stitch. Hook the thread through the first stitch. And then on the last stitch outside of this half stitch, through the crochet hook, and hook the thread through. And that's how we close the invisible mouth. It's still the same. Cut the wire for it. It'll stick later. Same with the blush. Don't hook him up with 2. Next we are going to start assembling the little dinosaur. Everything's here. Here are the hands and feet, blush, tail, then dorsal fin, body. We find this position of the hand. I'll set it here at the 11th row from the top. From here is the first circle. Count down to the 11th position. Actually, centering is fine. Then both sides from top to bottom are also centered. Let's take this last position of SSSL, straight ship stitch, CH chain stitch as the center line, and then give it a stitch. The way you're used to. Go ahead and give him a stitch. This is what it looks like. It's just a little bit of a hold on him. And then we'll hide the threads a little bit. And then we do the same thing on the other side. Next, we'll sew the tail. 2, 4, 6, 7 in the penultimate 7 rows. It's just to give this edge to it to fit. Sew it together. It's still the same up here. You can do it the way you're used to. Perform stitching. Just use this stitch. Sew all the way round. At the point of closure, you can give it a little bit of cotton in this position. Keep it 3-dimensional. Once it's tucked in, we'll continue to sew it down. And now the tail of the little dinosaur is sewn. Next, let's sew up this dorsal fin section, and we're going to sew it along this line in the middle. You can follow this pattern. Fix the dorsal fin in the back position. Everybody finish him off after sewing. That's about it. It's going to be right here at the top of the head. And that's how the dorsal fin will be attached. Then next we'll start pasting. Blush and legs. Let's start by gluing on the blush. Find the approximate position. Next, we'll stitch the eyes. It's about here. And then you sew it on twice. And then we turn the little dinosaur's mouth. This way we have a little dinosaur hooked up.